Beep boop. Test, test. Hello. Beep boop. I can hear myself. Test, test. That's how you know it's working. Alright. How is everybody doing this fine morning? Are we all well? Yes, it's a bit early, but you know how we do. You know how it is. Gotta be on that grind. We're on the hunt for subscribers. But that said, today's gonna be very chill. But if you want the subscribers, you gotta be live all the time, every day. Just chilling today, just playing some trains, just doing some building. That's gonna be chill, low key, comfortable, and with that said, we need we need some tunes. We need a bit of lo-fi, cause it's not a comfy stream without some lo-fi. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all y'all hear me? There we go. There we go. How's that? Not too loud, not too quiet. Yeah, we got the comfy vibes. We got the comfy vibes. This is the #1 place. Okay? Okay. If you want comfy and you want vibes at the same time, this is the place to be. Okay. Alright. Okay. Cool. So, Trainz. I'm guessing OBS is gonna want me to, actually, you know what? You know what? Fuck OBS. I'm just gonna do the desktop stream. So now you can see the desktop as well as the game. Because I also want to be able to show Google Maps. Alright. So this route that I've been working on is situated in this little town of Golden, BC. This is here. This is BC. This is Canada. This is Earth. And we're doing this little place down here. So yeah, you can see that. I'll just show you what we have so far. That's pretty much the whole thing. So it extends down to Horse Creek. This way, just past Glen Ogle. And then up here, I think it's just before Moberly. Oh, it's just after Moberly. Okay, I thought I did it just before. So yeah, that is that is what we have. My plan eventually is to go all the way down to Fort Steele, because I wanna do the Windermere sub. You know, it's got a special place in my heart. So that's why we're doing it. But we're just doing Golden for now. I want to get Golden finished and out into the world, and then I'll start expanding my way south. So yeah, we'll just do a quick tour of the route. There's not really anything past the yard, so we'll start at the yard. So we got the south end of the yard here. I don't know where I got these tracks, but they're so good. They just look so nice. The ballast isn't 3D, which is unfortunate. So it's not like the greatest. It's not like It's not like jointed rail track. But my problem with jointed rail track, like you see this track, it's actually got rendered switch points and frogs and guardrails. And like jointed rail track, sheesh, she looks nice. Also not 3D ballast, but you know, it's fine. But like it doesn't have the rendered switches, which is cringe. So I don't use it. I don't use it. Oh, I think this track looks better in a sense. And we got nice variety. I actually don't remember where I got it from. I have no idea where I got it from, but it's nice. So I use it. Anyway, we got the yard. It is up to date, so this is what the yard looks like today. Minus a lot of detail, like the administration building isn't here, and I don't have the shops in. I'm probably gonna make custom assets for those. Not gonna lie. Not going to lie, but yeah, the car shop would be right here. Yeah. And like parts of the yard that don't get used anymore, I'm using like, you know, rusty looking track. While more active parts, as you can see. It's more weathered. I quite like how this spot turned out. Quite nice if we go to drive mode. I like that the smoke is still there from when I had locomotives placed down for the thumbnail. Yeah, I quite like how this spot turned out, even though it's not totally finished. I mean, track-wise, it's finished. It looks great. I just gotta do like trees and shit, but. You may have noticed that I did not go easy on the trees. Listen, when Google Earth says there's a forest here, I make sure there's a fucking forest here, okay? I ain't going easy on that shit. I ain't going light, okay? We don't fuck around when it comes to trees. Anyway. Yeah, there was a siding here that I've partly removed. Only up to here because I wanna like do the rest of the scenery along this track and then remove it. So then you have this nice space along here, and then you can tell, oh, there must have been a track there once upon a time. So that's why it ends there. But eventually I will remove the whole track because it's not there in real life. Used to be there, it's not there anymore. Got some hooses. The only bit of road detail. Couple of manholes. Couple of manholes. There will be a river here eventually. A bit of landscaping. That's what I've been working on. Where it looks like this, because the way digital elevation data renders, it's like a smooth slope here, and then I leveled it out for the river, and then all this used to look like this, and then I've sort of smoothed it out of it. I've included the forest road up here. Why? Because I can. This will be an airport eventually. That's like all houses and shit. Continue along, we got the airport road with some crossings. We got the Kicking Horse River. This road goes up to the ski hill. That's up there, I think. I probably will not include the ski hill, that'd be ridiculous. A little more scenery work I've done. Despite how Trainz does landscaping, I managed to create this ditch. This is all true to real life, by the way. I can even show you. In fact, let's just jump right in here. So as you can see, there's the ditch. I couldn't really include the path. I also don't really have a path asset, but as you can see, this isn't really... I couldn't really put a path here if I wanted to. But it kind of works how it is right now. So yeah, that's there. There's the crossing. I think I need to make the arms taller. I'll do that later. And then there's the bridge. And yeah. So yeah, needless to say, I do not go lightly with the details. This will be lumber mill at some point one day eventually. Then this is Casey Junction. Actual signals that display COR. Although Trainz recently updated, so I imagine... What is happening here? Why is this a thing? What the heck? What the heck, game? Alright. Yeah, Casey Junction. These signals are probably broken because they break with every update. And then I've done literally nothing down that way as far as scenery goes. But if we head into town, this little track serviced by the mill. We've got a crossing here. These crossings I have set up to work as well. Speed signs. I've also done like custom road markings, which I think look really nice in the this couple of places I've done them. Let's get rid of the splines. There we go. I did have a custom sign here, and when I moved to my new computer, I didn't save all my custom shit because I'm stupid. So, I have to fix that too. There was also a bridge here. I don't know where it went. But yeah, my custom signs didn't come over, which is sad. They were like these, but like they looked more accurate to the real one. More custom road markings. I love custom roads. Like, sure, you got like default roads that you can use, which are like fast and easy, but like this just looks so much better, doesn't it? It looks so good. You will never be able to convince me that a bunch of like premeditated splines will look better than, you know, actual custom stuff. Snowplow shed, I might replace this with something that looks less fancy, because the real one is not like that in the slightest. We got downtown, or what, a little bit of downtown. Golden East Yard, I believe this is referred to. Bridge. Another bridge. Yeah, I'm all about details when it comes to these things. So, you know, I don't fuck around. Right? Quite nice. And then this goes off towards Glen Oglen. This is about as far as I went with scenery over here. So yeah, that's the route. I don't really know what to work on. I just kind of like jump all over the place when it comes to these things. I think I'll continue over here. I think I'm gonna like scenic this side, and then do the trees along the side here. I don't have like any good mill assets, unfortunately. There's not really any good ones on the download station that I could find. Well, there is this. But this is an actual industry, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like an actual industry. I mean, we could try it. There's a V3, and then there's this one. This one looks a bit too old-timey, but we'll have a look at it. We'll have a look at this one too. I think these are like actual meant to be industries, so they might have tracks in them. We got some lumber stuff. We'll get these. We'll get these. Why not? Lumber stack. I need like big stacks of wood, but there aren't really any good ones. Like huge log piles. Let's have a look. Alright, so this is what we just got. Ooh. Ah, oh, that's floating. Ooh. Wow. Not camphor. We usually deal with camphor around here. Tower? Why would there be a tower in a lumber mill? Maybe. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I actually don't know what this mill looks like in real life. It looks like that. Very blue. I feel like most of the mills in this place are blue. The one in Radium is blue. The one in Canal Flats. Well, the one in Canal Flats used to be blue, and then they got rid of it. Like, yeah, they're always blue for some reason. Okay. That is definitely not what we want. It's actually like a lot smaller than I hoped. We could potentially use this. That's big. I'll be honest, at this point I'm kind of more concerned with having like assets that are like moderately the right size versus assets that look like they are what I want. This has potential. That's the same thing, but with industry tracks. Is it the exact same? It's got a few extra details. And it's just the same thing, but with less stuff. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I wish there were log piles. Might have to like make them custom. We just find like one log, one decent sized log, and we kind of make it. there's this, but that's so small. Like compared to the map. Like here's the actual like stacks of lumber or logs. That's what. That's so tiny. What do you mean? Dog shit. So I think honestly I might just like place 1,000 individual logs and just crash the game. I did that with containers once in Train Simulator. Placed like 5,000 individual containers. It looked great. Crashed the game though. This is gonna give me everything but actual logs in it. Oh, there's logs, but they're tiny. Just give me like one individual log and I will make it work, please. Please, game. I don't think it's gonna give me that. It's not gonna give me what I want. This is the problem that I have with the download station. Is the exact thing you're looking for is probably in here somewhere. But it's got like some stupid fucking name that you would never guess. I'm tired of looking. Yeah, I'm not. Fuck the lumber mill for now, I guess. The music's not too loud, is it? It feels loud for me, but that could just be as loud in my headphones. Turn it down just a bit. Right. Yeah, let's do this here. So I wish there was an easy way to like turn off the layers without going into this thing. So we got our water. What's the height of this? 782. What's the height of this? 782.25. Okay, let's make this 7.5. I want this lower. Too low. This seems more like it's all grass. What am I got Google Earth. What the fuck? Just look in Google Earth, forehead. Oh yeah, this is just all marsh by the looks of it. It's actual water over there, and then there's water in this ditch, and I see we're gonna continue with this trend of having this artificial path. But I think there's like a stream of water that goes through here, by the looks of it. Or water just kind of flows through the water or the grass. No, yeah, there's like a stream of sorts, a narrow waterway. I feel like in like spring seasons and heavy rain seasons though, this is definitely like all underwater. In fact, what it probably is like tall grass, and the water just kind of like goes around the grass. Man, I don't even know what the fuck's going on here. Okay, yeah, let's start by getting this this little pathway up here. So I want to get this nice and tight on the road and along the tracks. And then here's where our pathway goes along here, by the looks of it. So I'm gonna level all this out, and then we'll do the path after. I also think I might need to raise this over here a bit. Does this really get that low? I don't think it does. Kind of. We're gonna keep it for now. I might change it later. But yeah, I feel like around this needs to be a bit higher. Basically just kind of bring it all to the same height that it is over here. It's kind of leveling it a little bit. So the only thing that I don't like about DEM data is it's rather limited in the way that because like it measures like the height of the landscape in real life, but it does it in like intervals of like every like 30 meters ish. So that's why, like, you know, let's say like it does one ping towards the earth, or however it works, toward here, and it sees, okay, this is the height of the water down here. And then the next ping will be like 30 meters this way, so like, I don't know, here maybe, and it sees that this is much higher. So rather than get like this smooth outcropping with this uphill bit and then this level bit over here, it just kind of like averages the height between the two. So you have to do a lot of adjusting in the game. But you know, it's fine. You can get like smaller datas that do like every 10 meters, but I've found that it picks up like the height of the trees a lot. So like, you know, if you got like an open plain like this, and then there's a handful of trees here, and it just so happens to pick up the trees, then like you'll just see like a spike of land right there, and it looks terrible. Or like over here where it's all forest, you know, it'll get the height of the river, and then you'll just have this wall of landscape where it goes to where the height of the trees are, and not like the actual land. It is unfortunate, but we do what we gotta do to work around it. I do wish that these tiles would automatically conform to the landscape, but because they're actual assets, you cannot do that. Because this game doesn't have Google Maps overlay like Train Simulator does. Also, this continues this way a little bit, like all the way into the mill. What is this? I have no idea what this is or what it's for. Pile of wood chips. Is there a wood chip pile? Actually, I should probably look in the actual game first. There's a wood chip plant. That's not what I want. Wood chip textures. Oh yeah, we can look in here. Nothing! Dog shit. This game's trash. These are wood chip hoppers. I don't need those. I want a pile of wood chips or a texture of wood chips. Why are there so many wood chip cars? Holy shit. What do we look up? I wonder if there's a PBR texture. There is. Wow. Got a bunch to choose from here. Let's get all of them. It's the best way to deal with decisions. Do you have multiple choices? Go with everything. Let's do that for now. Okay. Let's turn this all the way down. Looks like it might get a bit wider towards this end. Yeah, I can see it. It kind of gets wider over here. That's our path. There's another path over here. And then does it dip down again over here? I guess, yeah, I do see some water here. I'm thinking like before this town developed, this was literally all marshland. Probably all wetlands. And then like, they just put in like tons of dirt. Built a town on it. So this we'll be moving over here down again. That's not right. I think this is it here. That's the end of the water there. There we go. Okay. Now to make this look not shit. I don't mind a couple little landscape spots like that, because it'll look like the water's kind of drying up a bit, like over here. I got a couple spots. That's fine. That's acceptable. But as long as it retains its general shape. the water go as far as this point? Might as well do this spot here while I'm at it. Like this whole spot is sort of sunken down pretty much. It's like a ditch in here, I'm guessing. Okay. Let's get our textures in. Ah, our wood chips. It's our wood chips. Where were the wood chip piles at? Let's throw these in. Right here. Let's see what we got in here for wood chips. Looks too big. Looks interesting. Looks like very old wood chips. That looks not too bad. That looks like pretty fine wood chips. This looks like dirt and rocks. There's some very fine wood chips. Ooh, it's even got texture to it. Oh my god, those are massive. I'm kind of inclined to go with these ones. We'll have a look at the rest of these first. Those ones are too big too. Too big. Too dark. Too big. Yeah. My final choice. And I'll put down the texture, and then I'll deal with the landscape later. This must be what shoots out the chips. Maybe. Guess, yeah, this is more chips over here. I always miss a spot. You kind of like see the square pattern, which is irritating. I wonder if we use a combination of multiple different chip colors. Just to kind of break up the monotony of this. I'll allow it for now. For now. Anyway, back to this. So we got our pathway. We need textures. Get my mud. I like to kind of have like a base texture just to kind of get rid of the grid, and then I kind of know where everything is. And then I'll add more detailed texture, like all the different grasses and rocks and stuff. Like all in here is going to be grass, most likely. But just for now, we're going to do mud everywhere. I think I'm going to try and do my best to incorporate this little path here that the water takes. I guess I'm choosing mud for this base. It's because this water is very still moving. It doesn't really, it's not like this where it's like fast moving water. So I got rocks in this one. This water doesn't really go anywhere. I mean, it like seeps through the ground and stuff. It's like when this river's high, it all seeps into here, and then it goes through the culvert, and then it seeps back into the river here. But like that's a very slow process, so like for the most part the ground just gets like all muddy and shit. want to do the trees along here now. So just go over here. So this is very much like a gravelly type. Okay, so it's got the embankment down, and then it goes into bushes and shrubbery. So let's try and smooth this embankment a bit. As much as I want things to be as precise as possible, there comes a point where you just gotta like work with what you got, really. So in reality, this embankment probably like starts right at the road and goes down to about here, and then trees here, and then water. But because Trainz is 1 billion years old and has a really large grid, I can't do that. So we're gonna have to just make some sacrifices and make this embankment a bit longer than it should be. At the end of the day, if it's as close as you can possibly get it to the point where nobody except the criminally insane would fault you, then I'd say you did pretty good. So we can get it pretty close. Not perfect, but the world isn't perfect. Ukraine is a fine example of that. Okay. I missed a spot! Oh my god. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Let's continue the embankment along here, get her nice and close to the roadway. Can't really see it, but it is elevated pretty much the whole way along. So we want the landscape to be down just enough so that you can see the elevation. Lovely. Okay. Where's the one that I started with? It's this one, I think. I wish this circle could be just a bit smaller for like areas like this. So again, I'm doing like my my base texture. I'm gonna do this pretty much all along, and then we'll add in the extra stuff with just to make it a little less consistent. That was a better word, but that's the first one that came to my mind. Because in nature, nothing is consistent. There's different colors, different textures, different everything. See, that on its own, not terrible, but it lacks color. It lacks texture. It doesn't look great. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great. Personally, when it comes to ground textures, I like to have at least three different textures to kind of break up the monotony of the area. Monotony? I think that's how you say it. Like it'd be easy enough, like over here, to just use this texture for like the ground everywhere. But it doesn't look terrible, but again, it doesn't look great either. Whereas over here, I've got a mixture of different grasses and like underbrush type colors, and it looks a lot better. And then once you add the bushes and all the trees and stuff, it looks quite nice. It looks more natural. Now once this pathway gets to over here, it's more of like an open plains color, isn't it? More green, less man-made dirt path, and more natural open field. It's hard to see it from there. Hey, this house is for sale. Should go buy it. It's probably worth $1 million. So yeah, we'll have to figure out something for over here. But for now, oops. It looks so nice when it's like right along the grid, but then like as soon as you go off on a slight angle, it's just such a garbled mess. I absolutely hate this. This annoyed me so much in Train Simulator 2. But like at least with Train Simulator, the way like the textures handled themselves, you could kind of make it look a little nicer. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like with this, the texture just kind of appears everywhere. But like with Train Simulator, it would kind of like push itself onto the other texture. So like this, the whole area just kind of appears as the texture. With Train Simulator, it would start where you had the texture already, and it would slowly push into where the new texture was. And you could, if you were very careful, you could actually make very smooth angles, and it didn't look, it looked quite nice. Trainz doesn't do that, so it's a little more annoying to try and get things nice and smooth. Okay. There we go. I've got some nice looking embankments. Okay. So there's this mound of dirt over here. I think this nice green looking part would be where the water goes. And And I can see there's dry land where the grass is, so. Where's this pile of dirt? Is that this whole thing here? I think it is. I wonder, I probably can't see from this. It kind of looks like maybe some water goes along the path here too. Or maybe it's just like a little grassless area. What do we think? What are you building this route from? What? Eh. I'm building it from Google Maps, if that's what you mean. It's based in Golden, BC. I don't know if I want to keep water along this edge or bring the grass all the way up. I'm going to keep the grass, actually. I'm making a creative decision, and the decision is we're going to make the grass go all the way to the edge and get rid of the water. we're gonna try and keep this small waterway here. So that's the edge right there. We've pretty much got this going along the edge, I think. Not quite. Whoops, fuck. Okay. I wonder if I should move the culvert over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright. Not too bad. It'd be great if the Google van just went along this road. I'd be able to get so much more detail. But alas, they're lame, so I cannot do that. Now let's get this mound of land in here. It doesn't look like a natural mound, so yeah, I don't think it's natural. What do I want? I wish they used like better quality imagery here. It's hard to decipher what exactly is going on between the pixels. see these a lot in developing areas, these kind of like just hills of dirt that I'm guessing, I think when like they develop towns and shit, because they're trying to like level the place, so like a lot of like excess dirt just ends up in a pile in the middle of nowhere. So that's there. Do we want it to be bigger? Oh, I don't want that. Go away. It's not really that big. It's like a bit higher than the tracks. I think it's fine, honestly. Okay. What would be a good texture for this? We need something that makes it look unnatural but overgrown, like nature is slowly taking over. That looks terrible. Oh, I didn't add PBR. PBR, the only texture that I will allow. Ooh, I like that. I do like that. I don't use that over this way, do I? This is dirt 3. Oh, okay. Just making sure. So use this as our base, and then we'll throw in a bit of like grass textures here and there. Just to, what am I doing? Just to make it look, give it that look of like nature is kind of reclaiming this spot type of look. In fact, I reckon this mound of dirt is pushed over from the mill. They probably pushed it, most of it over here to try and level the place. That's what I reckon. That's what I reckon. Okay, this grass here is irritating me. Let's get the other stuff in. I don't even know my base is here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Use this one. Right. Kind of like that. What else can we add? Kind of want something that's a bit darker. That's just straight up grass. You maybe? Go with that for now. Might change my mind later. Okay. Let's throw this in somewhere. First I want to. What do I want to do? I want to break free. No, I want to continue this embankment thing we got going on here. Let's level this place out more. I'm probably gonna replace like all of these textures in here. I did these like a long time ago, and they've worn off on me. I will not lie. I think most of this hill is just from the building. Obviously it's not completely level, but you know. I don't imagine they built a building on top of this massive hill either. That's why I'm using the plateau tool instead of the this one, because the plateau tool, oddly enough, keeps a bit more. It's not like completely flat, which is funny because with something called plateau, you'd think it would be fairly level, which it does level out reasonably well, but it keeps it. It's not like perfectly flat. Sweet. I want to fix this up more. It's hard to tell grass like goes all the way up to the road. Can't see. Who put this crossing here? What the heck? I think that's the one I used, yeah. Do we use any others in here? I did that one already. Normally I just use 3. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to continue that grass texture along the edge of this? That is the new question. Go over here! Oh my god! I think I will. Maybe I'll just keep... I don't know. Let's throw in a texture for the grass that's supposed to be here first, and we'll see how I feel after. Okay. Ooh. That is interesting. I like it, but I don't. I'm gonna try it, and we'll see how it looks once I throw in a few other textures. I might just have this in like a couple small spots. And then just kind of let like the rest of the grass textures kind of take over. So it's got that, you know, wetland vibe, but it's too much, it's got too much of a pattern to it. It's the one downside with the textures that have like a lot of different color to them and like variety. It's like the pattern becomes very obvious. And that's why I like to throw in like other textures as well. Not just one. Well, this imagery looks a lot more like dry in here. So maybe this is not the right texture. I quite like this, but it's not suitable for this particular spot. Or maybe it is. You know what? I like it. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. I will not lie to you. Obviously, we're not going to use just this one, but it's not bad. Oh, wrong one. Still the wrong one. Come on. There it is. Okay. That's our new base, I've decided. Maybe throw in that one a bit. Just to make it a little greener. Alright, what else? What else do we got? That's too green. That's definitely too green. Too sandy. I like it. I like it a lot, but it's too sandy. Ooh, this one would be nice. Add a bit of brown in there. It is kind of gray right now. Just sprinkle a bit of brown. Sprinkle a bit of Charlie Brown in there. Okay. Now's the fun part. Saving the game. Thing is, all this work I'm doing over here is at the very north end of the route. And like when it's all said and done, this route's gonna be 140 miles that way. The stuff I'm doing over here is gonna be seen by very few. I mean, when the route's like finally finished, this will be a very, very highly developed area for very little gain. And that's exactly how I like it. Okay, this grass is very brown. The turf FX I use is more green than brown, but maybe this is set in spring. When did this get to be so low? I feel like it should be higher. Let's raise it up a tiny bit. Problem is, it's like it's barely noticeable as an embankment. Oh, probably from all my leveling over here, that's probably what made it go so low. Sweet. Okay. Let's start throwing some scenery in here. What is this pole? This is a completely useless pole that has no purpose whatsoever. Let's throw the grass in. Let's get some Tarve FX. Do the tall grass. I quite like Turf FX. It has one issue in that it's barely noticeable from a distance. It's probably a performance thing, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think this works. I don't think this works at all. I think because this is kind of like a large open marshland, I think this might be one case where Turf FX isn't ideal. Turf FX looks nice when you use it like with other scenery, like in here. That looks quite nice. I feel like just on its own, it doesn't carry a scene. Unless I try and make a new one that looks a bit better. Looks a little more appropriate. Let's see what we have asset-wise first. Because I really like Turf FX. Usually. It's usually so much better than like just assets, but maybe there's something in here. Alter grass, too green. Still too green. Yeah, no shot. Okay. This is gonna be dry tall or brown tall. Brown tall. I can make my own water? I have to play with that later. Oh god. I'm trying to remember what half these fucking things do. Need to be tall. This one's the height, right? Jesus Christ! I don't think that's what we want. That is very tall, I will not lie. Oh boy. Let's try this. It does indeed have potential. We'll keep it for now. It almost looks too brown. I think if we sprinkle in some of the green tall grass, it will look alright. I wonder if it'll even let me, or if it will, Oh yeah. That does not work at all. I don't know, something about it just doesn't work with me. Something about it does not work. That's the wrong one. Let's play with some of the altar grass. Is there any new stuff? It's all 2011 rubbish. 2011 was literally 10 years ago. No, I think the only two that exist are the two that I have. Unless these are from 2011. You can't even see it. I'm not going to worry about this anymore. I want to move on. Let's worry about the other stuff, and I'll go back to it later. Has anybody seen the Cuphead show on Netflix? I won't lie to you. It's surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. I actually quite enjoyed it. The animation is like really cute, really nice. Voice stuff also pretty good. Vocals and whatnot. I definitely enjoy it. That said, like every second episode has a musical number, so my ultimate review is 0 to 10. Because fuck musicals. They are no good. Nobody likes them. Only psychopaths like musicals. There's the one I'm looking for. It's like a taller tree, like halfway down here. Alright. We're getting somewhere. I think I'm starting to appreciate this more. I feel like just adding this helped with this. You know what? Looking at this, I'm gonna add I'm gonna add the short brown turf FX. I feel like it would fit here really well. It's all right. I think I'm gonna have to keep this here. There's not really much more I can get out of the overview, over whatever you want to call it, top-down view. This is gonna be interesting to do, getting that look. I think that could be accomplished with the ultra grass that I have. For now, let's get shrubbery with it. Alright, just making sure. Sometimes I build everything on the wrong layer and then I want to hurt myself. But today, I did not do that. I built on the right layer, which is good. Okay, so we get some big bushy boys towards the back, it seems. Well, they're actually mostly in the front, but then there's some really tall ones in the back. And some skinny fuckers over there. So we'll get these sort of along the front and sprinkled in here and there. Just kind of put them a little bit all over the place. So, okay. So those tall, skinny ones are kind of like here. And then the big bushy ones are along there. Is what I'm gathering. Any pine or fir or anything? I see some back there. I don't see any in here. I think we'll do the aspens here. I don't know my trees, I'll be honest with you. I just kind of go with what it looks like best. I used some aspens in here. There's one. And then this guy. This is the thick bushy one. There's gonna be like some tree expert that watches this and is just pulling their hair out because I'm using all the wrong trees. Cool. Looks alright. Might throw some more bushes in the front though. Solid. How long have I been going for? Two hours and 30 minutes. Holy shit. Chat, it took 2 hours and 30 minutes to do this. Oh, jeez. And people wonder why I never finish these things. But this one I'm determined. I'm determined to actually finish. I want to finish. I need to finish. Right. I'm gonna let you all soak in the scene. I have to use the washroom real quick. PC is not appreciating the how in depth this scene is. All this scenery, it does not like it. Doesn't like it at all. Right. So that's this little area. For the most part done. I gotta do like stuff over here and over here, but you know, it looks nice. Looks very nice indeed. In fact, I can throw in some grass. Just in a couple spots. There we go. Alright, I'm considering that done. Finish. Let's have to do more stuff along here and decorate the top of there a bit, and decorate over here, and, you know, build the rest of the fucking map, but otherwise, it's done. I want to do the dirt roads that are here, since we're kind of encroaching on that slowly, so we may as well put them in. Okay. Lock this, get this going. Right, what sort of color do you want here? This road is blocked off, but I'm putting it in anyway. Oh, it's not blocked off. Never mind. It looked like it was on the map. Pixels. Weird. Unless the road imagery predates this imagery. That's possible. Anyway, this looks pretty much the same as the other one I've got. That's too brown. That's like, it's like a sand color. Alright, this one it is. I built it on the map tiles. Oh my god! Now I can't fucking see it because the map tile is in the way. I hate the layers. The layers are so useful, but they're so fucking irritating. Lock. Unlock. God damn it. That's not what I want. No. You know what? have it go like this, and then we're gonna switch to the brown one. The brown one actually works. What do you mean? I hate this game. God forbid you try to attach two different splines together. Fuck you. That looks weird. Whoops, no. Perfect. Needs some work. That's fine. That is fine. I can live with that. Actually, I might make this a bit lower. Like that. Actually, it doesn't really go that low, I'll be honest. It's fine where it was. What happens when it goes over the water? Is there a culvert? Yeah, it looks like it. I think the tracks are over there somewhere. Okay, so it stays pretty level, and then at this river is where it starts to go up. So, what is your height? 83. Let's bring you down to that. We're gonna add a spline here. I'm not 100%, but I think CP took this crossing out. I can't tell from the map. It's like when it starts to curve right, exactly. So yeah, pretty much right there. I think that works. Alright. I'm gonna go on the assumption that the crossing is in here, just so that I can add more scenery. Bitch! Oh, put this part of tracks, I assume, right? What did I do with the signals? The signals are track stuff. I thought this was behind the thing. I was wrong. I thought I saw it earlier and it was all fucked up. What do I want? Oh yeah. I'm guessing it is part of tracks. It's part of scenery. What are these? Tracks. Okay. I like. I suppose we can see if there's crossbucks at this guy. I suppose I could just make a day trip and go out here and actually see for myself. That'd be ridiculous though. See, my assumption is that this isn't like a public road. Otherwise it would be named on the map. And it's not. So I don't think they would have crossbucks at this one. let's texture this up. And then, I don't know, after that. Looks all right, doesn't it? That's not what I want. Bruh. That's not the texture I picked. I need something for this road. This looks like a texture I use. Yeah. Make it a bit bigger. coming along nicely. Let's get our mud in here. Starting to see the detail coming together on the map. I like it. Okay. Right. So, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there because we've been going for 3 hours exactly. Holy shit. Yeah, we accomplished a bit today. We did this, and this, and this, and we added this road in 3 hours. But the end result is always worth it. You know, you take your time, you put in the details, put in the work, and it looks pretty good. Looks very good. Looks very nice. So anyway, I'm gonna call it there. If y'all like these really chill, relaxing streams, please let me know. Let me know what you think. Should I do more of these? I can do Trainz or I can do a different game. So yeah. If you're watching this, you know what to do. Subscribe and like and tell your friends and tell your parents and tell your dog. And I'll see you next time. Peace.